welcome back to my channel, and today I am coming up with a very exciting topic of class 10, that is chemical reactions and chemical equations. Before discussing it, let me share some examples with you. Have you seen the iron tawa get rusted? Grapes getting fermented, food being cooked, digested in our body, or the process of respiration. These all are the examples of chemical change. Now, what does chemical change means? Chemical change means a change that is occurring in a substance where the chemical properties are getting changed. So, those changes are known as what? Chemical change. And in chemical change, we generally produce a new substance. So, all the changes that I have cited before in this video are the example of chemical changes, and these chemical changes basically can be represented in the form of chemical reactions or chemical equations. Now, there are certain characteristics when there is a chemical change occurring in a substance. First thing is that there will be change in a state. Like, for example, we drink water. Water is made up of H2O. This means that 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. But the state of hydrogen and oxygen atom is gaseous state, and they are combining to form what? Water. That is a liquid state. So this means that when the two states, that is the gaseous state of the hydrogen atom, gaseous state of the oxygen atom, they are combining, they are forming a new state, that is the liquid state H2O, the water we drink. So first point is that there will be change in a state. Second point is that there will be change in a color. Color change also occur when there is a chemical change going on. When you are burning anything, there is a change in color. First, it will be like if you are burning a paper. Paper is white in color, and if you will burn that paper, the paper basically turn into ashes, that is black in color. Next point is that whenever there is a chemical change occurring, there is a change in temperature. Either you need to give the heat, that is basically what reaction? That is endothermic reaction, when you are supplying heat to any substance. Or there are some cases when the heat is released in the environment, that is exothermic reaction. So in both the cases, there is change in temperature. In one case, they are lowering the temperature. In other case, they are increasing the temperature. And the last point is that always there is an evolution of a gas. Whenever there is a chemical change occurring on, so the gas will be evolved. For example, you might have burned crackers in Diwali. So there is always the sound, light, and some amount of gas in the atmosphere. So these are the characteristics that basically tells us whether the chemical change is there or not. Now, when you are representing this chemical change in the form of an equation, so that is known as the chemical equation. In chemical equation, there are two parts. One part is the reactant that are subjected to undergo some changes, and other part is your product. Okay, the thing that you will get after the change is there. For example, there is magnesium plus oxygen. The magnesium ribbon or magnesium metal is reacting with the oxygen that is present in the atmosphere. So magnesium plus oxygen gives you magnesium oxide. So magnesium and oxygen are your reactant, and the result that you are getting, that is magnesium oxide, that is basically your product. Okay, so this is a form of the chemical equation that you can write, and when you write it symbolically, it becomes chemical reaction. Okay, so when you are giving the symbols like for magnesium Mg, oxygen O, and magnesium oxide MgO, so that is basically your chemical equation. So I hope that you enjoyed with the topic of what is chemical reaction, chemical equation, and chemical change. For more such videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.